guarda mi contacto, pero se la saco, dos tragos y sabes que no.
For a while now, I've been making these Miami advice videos for you guys. I've showed you the best strip clubs, the best nightclubs, and the best restaurants to eat at. Now it's time I show you guys how to do Miami right from a tourist perspective. The first purchase you'll be making on your Miami trip is the hotel. Miami is known to have some of the most expensive hotels in America. It's really hard to catch a deal. The hotel we chose to stay at is AC BRICKELL in downtown Miami. AC BRICKELL cost us about $1,300 total after all expenses are calculated. This hotel does have a lot of hidden expenses. If you're looking to staying here, make sure you watch my video on it up above. I personally chose to stay at this hotel because I'm not really picky when it comes to hotels or resorts. I like to spend most of my money on experiences, so I don't really mind spending less at the hotel in order to have an overall greater experience. If I could do this trip over again, I would not stay at this hotel at all. The MOXY is one of my favorite hotel brands. It's an ideal hotel for younger people. You guys need to watch my part 2 to this video when it comes out because I actually recommend MOXY in that video. I will let you guys know when that comes out in the comments below. Okay, so now you have your hotel booked. Now you're gonna need a good car to rent. Now this is Miami, so the only way to roll around the city is with a Lamborghini or a Ferrari. So we decided to rent out a Lamborghini for our time here. The 2020 Lamborghini Urus that we rented out for this trip cost us about $1,000 a day. The reason why we chose to rent out this car is honestly because my friend never ever drove one. I have drove one plenty of times, so to me it's not really a big deal. When I'm usually on vacation, I don't mind renting out a cheaper car because again, I'm gonna say this one more time, I'm the type of person when I go on vacation, I'd rather spend money on experiences than on premium hotels or premium cars. That's just me, but everybody travels different. We rent out this Lamborghini. Somebody at valet nicked one of the tires, one of the tires on the Lamborghini. It was hard to get in contact with the restaurant that did it, and the restaurant that did it wouldn't give us a contact with the valet, which was independent. We 100% believe that this happened at MILA, Miami, which is one of my favorite restaurants. It really sucks that their management didn't get back in contact with me because that is a restaurant I constantly recommend to you guys. That being said, I'm still going to recommend that restaurant. That restaurant is amazing. Just do not bring your luxury car there. Speaking of MILA Miami, we have to talk about all the money we spent on restaurants and food while we're here. MILA is my absolutely favorite restaurant in Miami. There's no place better that I have experienced yet, but I haven't tried every single restaurant in Miami. I will eventually though. Here at MILA, we spent around $700 on food for 3 people. Next up, we went to the famous KIKI on the river. You probably hear this place in every single Drake song. It is one of the best Greek restaurants in all of Miami, and it's exactly on the river. Here, my group spent a total of $569, which again is not really bad for 3 people at a premium restaurant like KIKI on the river. Next day, we went to one of my favorite Latin restaurants in all of Miami. It is called CHICA. CHICA is a Latin fusion brand that was created by one of my favorite chefs, Lorena Garcia. When we visited CHICA, we spent a total of $580 here, which was absolutely worth it. If you love some really modern day Latin fusion food, you have to go here and support Lorena Garcia. Shortly after we went to CHICA, we decided to finish things up at Swan Miami, where we spent a reasonable $250 here. Most of our expenses here was on drinks, and this is one of the other locations that we think that the Lamborghini could have possibly got damaged at, even though we quickly ruled out that the Lamborghini did not get damaged at Swan at all. Now it's time for the fun part. Let's talk about how much money we spent on activities on this Miami trip. This is the part you guys have been waiting for because you absolutely know Miami is really expensive when it comes to doing fun things. There are cheap options, but everybody come here to do the expensive stuff, so let's talk about it. The true reason why we decided to do this entire experiment is to go to a Bad Bunny concert. For those of you guys that don't know, Bad Bunny is one of the hottest artists at this time of recording. He had a show at the Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami, and he absolutely killed it. Me and my friends decided to go La Playa VIP for this show. It cost us a grand total of $3,500 between the 3 of us 4 tickets to this event. This concert was absolutely amazing. It was worth it. Bad Bunny knows how to put on a show. This show in Miami was so good that I decided to go to 2 more events. I ended up going to both of his New York shows at Yankee Stadium, and they were worth it as well. Unfortunately, we had to leave this show early because we had an amazing opportunity that was given to us. We actually met this really cool couple at KIKI on the river, and they offered us their VIP section at Story for Chris Brown, who was here this night. In order to get to Story nightclub, we unfortunately had to leave Bad Bunny's concert early, which I was really sad about. The bottle package that this guy had was a $2,500 bottle package that we got for absolutely free. Overall, I'm really grateful to meet this guy and to meet his partner. We also invited him out to our next event, which was Bad Bunny's after party at Live Miami. Here at Bad Bunny's after party at Live Miami, we spent a whopping total of $6,500 on bottle service this night. Saying that out loud kind of makes me angry. Now, the original price for this bottle service package was around $3,900, which unfortunately went higher and higher because we kept upgrading stuff. My friend ordered another bottle, which ended up racking everything up to $7,000, which again, I was supposed to split with my friends, but one of my friends decided not to pay me and the other one didn't have money at the time because of family issues. So I ended up having to take on that entire charge by myself. But you know what? You live and you learn. So if there's one piece of advice that I could give you guys that are planning a trip like this, make sure you collect money from your friends ahead of time. Because if I was in a bad situation at that time, yeah, sorry about that, my camera died. But Bad Bunny was there, his DJ was there, Karol G, everyone that's famous in the reggaeton space was there. So it was a big night. Also, I got to meet one of you guys, one of my great YouTube subscribers were in town during that time. If you guys are in Miami, when I'm in Miami, hit me up. Let me know, because I'm down to hang out. I'm down to do fun things with you guys. And now for the moment of truth in front of all you guys, we're gonna calculate the total price of how much I spent in order to do Miami right this entire trip. So let's calculate. Let's start with the hotel. The total price for the hotel was $1,300. The total price that we spent on food is $2,149 at these premium restaurants. Oh my God, that's a lot. The total price we spent on activities is $10,300 total, and that's not including the Chris Brown concert that we went to last minute that we were invited to. The grand total for all that random stuff was probably around $550 to $600. That means the grand total for anybody that wants to do Miami right for a weekend as a normal person, not celebrity, is going to cost you around $15,000 to $20,000. That's how much it realistically costs to do Miami right as a regular person. There you go. I hope that was helpful.